But coming back now to sort of North American feminist psychology, where do you hope that it goes in the next decade or two? What would you like to see happening?
I would like to see it not die.
Okay. Still be alive.
I don't have, sort of modest
Yeah,
ambitions
yeah.
here.
Yeah.
I this is probably speaking out of my era and my generation. I mean, one of the very important things that I've always done since the 1970s was some or another kind of community work. I mean, I was on the board of a agency for battered women. I was on the board of a feminist therapy center. I was on the board of a group, this is actually in Sri Lanka, to get women out of the horrible mental hospital and into sort of halfway home-ish, a halfway home that this group started, that also works with women diagnosed with AIDS and gets them into, a safe place where they can live and not have to go back doing sex work and so on. In Philadelphia now, I'm on the board of a group that started out doing hotline counseling around abortion and contraception, still does a lot of that, but now is expanded to do stuff about maternal and child health issues and anti-violence stuff, particularly in the, urban minority, well, for anybody who calls, but it's a lot of the callers are urban minority kids. And, that's always been a sort of important piece for me of doing some kind of community work that for me is in some way connected to gender. And I really hope that those institutions don't die. And I hope that they don't get so bureaucratized and professionalized and institutionalized and governmentized that they no longer are able to do creative work and political work. I remember not that long ago, 10 years ago, when every student in a women's studies program, I mean, this was like one of the rites of passage, was you went to work in a battered women's shelter, or you went to work on hotline, or you were an escort, for a Planned Parenthood or a women's health clinic. And I still wish that were the case.
Yeah.
The students who I know now have a lot of social concerns and social justice stuff, but they're much more diffuse than that. I mean, gender is not the priority. They're wanting to stop genocide in Darfur and work with refugees and so on. And, that's all fine, but I worry that gender and women, everybody doesn't think, oh, women, been there, done that, that's fine now. So, I mean, I guess I remember, and still find those experiences working with those agencies as very, sort of energizing and meaningful and real and politically energizing. And I would hope that that was still available for, young women coming of age, or really for anybody to do. So that's one thing that I would really hope for. That's sort of the anti-theory thing, right?
Right.
Yeah.